Hello and welcome back to Cwtch Corner.
And part two. Right guys, so we'll head straight into it. Yeah. Let's start animal shadowing.
Yay. Right.
Right, now this is a bit small, but if you can read it.
My name is Puddy. I accidentally dragged a piece of my poop out of the litter box. When I discovered it on the carpet, I panicked and folded the carpet over my poop to make a poop sandwich, then I sat on it.
It's a bit like your kids hiding sprouts under the
I forgot one.
What?
We had the one from Journey into the Realm. I have to put that on next week's.
Ah.
Good Maisie. I think it was Maisie. What'll be? She had a pet shaming one, and I forgot to take it off.
Oh yes.
I forgot to take it off of Instagram.
Yeah, guys, please keep sending the stuff.
Yeah. They will come on if I remember.
We do love it. We do.
Right. Got. Oh, it's a toucan.
It's a toucan.
I stole Alex's keys from her pocket and hid them at the bottom of my cage, so everyone had to stay half an hour after work.
I mean, you know.
What comes to my mind then? Two can play that game.
Oh, good grief.
Thank you. I'm here a week. Try the chicken.
Oh
right.
dear.
Right.
I keep thinking about my cauliflower. Lovely fresh cauliflower.
Mum's underwear is not a present for guests.
Yes, I mean, I can honestly say I have heard different things from different friends of ours, people we've known with dogs, and yeah, we know that this isn't actually that unusual. But yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it's going to teach your teenage daughter to put her knickers in the laundry basket.
This is true, yes. Right. So now,
Darren's bits.
Yay. I haven't got many this week.
No.
I've got this one, which is a bit. I know it's gone past Halloween, but I saw it just a bit last week. I thought I've got to put it on there because I loved it.
Oh, I've got a couple of Halloween bits.
Not all of you will necessarily get this. I know some of you will. Pink Poodle should get it. For those who don't get it, you've got like the Commander. You've got the navigation ones. It's Star Trek.
It's Star Trek, guys. Yeah. So it's the
and
triangle they used to have on their shirts.
The red one that's destroyed was the red shirts, because the red shirts always got destroyed, apart from.
They always got killed.
Scotty.
Didn't they?
Apart from Scotty.
Apart from Scotty.
The only red shirts that never die. That never died. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could guarantee it in Star Trek. The minute you saw somebody that you hadn't seen before wearing a red shirt. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, you're going to die, mate.
Well, they did it on Family Guy, didn't they? They said, come down, we're going to have a trip down to the planet. We may not all make it back alive. So the pilot will consist of myself, Spock, Bones, and Ensign Ricky. There he goes. He goes, oh, crap.
Right, so what else have we got?
We've got this.
Oh, this was brilliant. I saw this.
Yeah. A girl took a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito to her prom. After he saw it, he took a cut out of her onto the set of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I just think that's lovely. I do like Danny DeVito anyway. I think he's a smashing actor.
Yeah.
And he seems so quirky, and to be honest, it's just so cool.
It is, yeah.
It's such a brilliant thing to do.
Yeah. We've got this bit here. Right, this was actually a video because this transmitting antenna wasn't working. When they took the front off of it, and that pouring out of it is 150 kilos of acorns that was stored by a squirrel in the transmitter antenna. And it was literally, you went over like that, and it was just poured out of it.
Where's my nuts? Somebody's stolen all my nuts.
150
So
kilos.
is that why it wasn't working?
I'm
Or was
guessing
it
so.
not
I'm
working?
guessing they opened it up to see why it wasn't working, and all these acorns fell out of it.
But the thing is,
You imagine seeing his face, you'd be like, my acorn.
do you know what I mean? If I
It
was,
took me months to put that lot in.
I mean, the least
Yes.
they could do really is sort of like, I don't know, they can't put it back up there or anything,
No, it's
but
right.
maybe put it on the ground with the way so the squirrel can get into it and keep his nuts safe. But yeah, that's commitment.
That's
that
another
is.
today I learned.
Oh yeah.
Anti-ninja floors in Japan. They were purposely made to squeak so you could alert people of intruders.
All right.
Yeah. so they're trying to stay, because like the ninjas were assassins, weren't they?
Yes, they
A little
were.
bit.
Yeah.
So they're trying to come in like that. You'd hear the floorboard squeak.
That is incredible.
Yeah. Are you playing with your? Are you
I'm
playing
not
with your
meaning
camera?
to. I was picking my phone up and it moved the camera, so I apologise, guys. I don't really know if I've done anything wrong with it.
Romans used geese as guard animals due to their very aggressive nature and large numbers. They were so effective, Romans considered them sacred.
Oh. Mind you, I'm not being funny. That
They
used
are,
to be
they
the
are.
thing that I.
Oh, which,
I
I mean,
was
look at the
always
eyes of that.
terrified of
Look at
them.
the eyes of that goose. Look at that. He's not happy. He's not.
I mean, we've been to farms and that, and
Yeah.
you treat them with respect because, you know, I mean, it's sort of like, I mean, my parents always taught me that you should never chase birds because
No.
it's cruel.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people allow their children to do it. Personally, I wouldn't, but
Yeah.
that's because that's how I was brought up.
Yeah.
But the thing in that is because we were taught not to do that. We never tried chasing a goose. Whereas
No,
I saw
you're
plenty
going to lose
of
really
people
badly
getting,
on that.
Yeah, I saw plenty of kids getting nipped by them.
Yeah.
When that's precisely what they went to do.
Right. Oh, it's fun. Yeah. During the Cambodian genocide, 1.5 to 2 million people were killed, and it reduced the country's life expectancy. It dropped below 20.
Good God,
I mean,
that's incredibly sad.
yeah. I mean, that is. I mean, drop below 20. Yeah.
I wish things. I mean, people can be incredibly cruel, and I understand that different cultures, you know, it can be very hard. But yeah, I just wish there was some fairy dust you could shake over to people. Maybe one fairy dust lot with common sense in it, and one
Fairy
with
dust.
a little bit of, you know, putting yourself in other people's shoes, and another one for just being a little kinder.
Yeah. Alright, what we got here? Oh yes, another today I learned. In the song Yankee Doodle, macaroni does not refer to pasta. It's an 18th century description of men who dress effeminately.
Oh, so that's where dandy came from, presumably. Because
I
that's
think
what
Dan-
they used to
think
call
Dan-
dandies,
I
isn't
think,
it?
yeah, wasn't dandies a bit later than 18th century?
But I
was that
mean,
19th
a
century?
dandy
Dandies.
wasn't so much. It wasn't a sexuality thing. It was
No,
a
they-
bit like
they were-
peacocking, really.
Yeah, they were makeup and
Yeah, this
wigs
is
and
it.
bits
It
like
was
that.
very much peacocking, basically. That's interesting, though.
yeah. Oh yes, and this one. Another today I learned one. Sting is credited with co-writing the Dire Straits hit song Money for Nothing without writing any of the lyrics.
How'd that work?
It's because of Sting singing. Sting sings "I Want My MTV" in it. Yeah. It used the melody from the Police's "Don't Stand So Close to Me," and it triggered a copyright credit. And if you think about it, it is "I want my MTV."
Yeah.
Don't stand so close to me.
Oh, fancy that.
Yeah. And that is all of Darren's ones this week.
Well, you're letting the side down, love.
Yeah.
Right, so what comes up next? Is it shop updates?
It is shop updates. It is. Yeah.
Right, so what have we got first?
We've got. Oh, you've got.
Now guys, I want to explain something here. Now you know how much I love Gem Boutique. I really do. One of the things I love is the Facebook page. Now, this is not something that costs you money to join a Facebook page.
No.
What I've done is I've stolen 3 funny bits that were on over the last week. Because, and this is only a very small indication of the sort of thing she has on there, but it's just, her followers are quite fun as well, and bits like that. It's a really friendly community page, and it's somewhere safe if you are a bit different. So you know, I just love it. It's a page I don't go onto Facebook a lot, but I do check that as a matter of course.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
so in case you
first
can't
one,
read it, it says, I need to learn to unwind. Everyone drives me batty. I fly off the handle constantly. I've got nobody. Halloween support group. We've got, Happy Halloween. I found out that answering the door naked helps deter trick-or-treaters. Oh, here we go again. Here's 2 dressed as policemen.
now I loved that. That really made me laugh out loud. Quite, you know, it did make me lol. It really did. It tickled my funny bone.
When you die, people wail and cry and beg you to come back.
That's right.
But when you do, they just start running.
Yeah, I
This is
mean,
running and screaming. That's right, yeah.
I mean, it's a fair point, but then saying that, most people do not look like Jack Skeleton.
No.
So if you die as a normal human being, but you come back to life and use an inanimate object like a pumpkin and some bones,
Yeah.
you're going to scare people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, peeps.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. It's
so,
like the one from years ago. I loved it. Sort of people say they want a fairy tale wedding, but when I turn up and curse their firstborn, they all of a sudden I'm a jerk.
it's true. Hang on a minute. Right, so the next 3 things, pages, are of Gem Boutique's sale.
She's got a sale on.
She's got a sale on. I'm totally in love with that pumpkin bat.
Oh yeah.
He is
That
so
pumpkin
wicked.
ornament. Yeah.
Just paid all the bills, so I'm waiting quite patiently for pennies because I really love that bat.
Frankenstein and Bride's one. Neon backlights.
Yeah, I mean, just saying, guys, but she has got a sale on her homemade items. Like
Frankenstein
the
and the Bride light up.
shelves and bits. There's so many sale items on there. I just picked a selection
cushions.
of 3 bits, if you know what I mean.
We got one of those cushions. We've got the triple moon one. Got that in the box. There's a Mishk.
Hi! Say hi, Jam Jam.
Hi friends. It's me. It's the Mishk. Eyes look cute.
Oh, he's a pain in the butt.
Right. So, what else we got on here? We have got. Aha. This
He's
is
snogging me.
this is Pumpkin Hollow.
Yeah, we.
This one is.
She's
got a few bits on there.
got a few bits in her shop again and now. A lot of them are handmade items, and
And
I've put
still
on.
got her Season of the Witch mystery box.
Yeah.
With
I'm
Speed
gonna say we sort of had to cut down with Christmas coming up, and because we know it contains 2 books, we sort of like.
Yeah, we've got a lot of books.
But the next time I order from her, I will order a back copy of that Pumpkin Hollow newsletter, because that I absolutely love. Oh look, I've got a living necklace. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, and she's got a witch ball as well. That's very pretty.
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes, that's cute.
Right, who we got next then? Ah, this is Witch Box.
Right.
You've got something to say about Witch
I
Box, haven't
have. Oh, sorry, I've just moved myself again. Sorry, peoples. Right. On their Facebook page this week, they've got "Hello, lovely Witchbox community. We want to spread the word about Witchbox to our friends in America, American witches, what are your favourite places or publications to learn about the craft? Blessings. So I thought, you know, I know that not everybody is necessarily on their Witchbox community and bits like that, but I have no doubt in my mind that Witchbox want to know about everybody in the world.
Yeah.
So again,
So we've got some people in America. We've got some in Canada.
That's right. So you know,
Betty Boop offhand. Betty Boop's in America, in Canada.
It might be something that you
Canada.
want, if you want to speak to people that are like-minded. In the UK, I just think these community pages are brilliant. Because especially if you are lonely, there's no reason to be now in this technological age. I mean, there's just so much out there. But yeah, I mean, I know that you know, being a witch in certain countries isn't popular, and in some ways you may well want to hide it, in which case if you want to, you know, safely talk to people that are into the same sorts of things, that aren't going to judge or tell you that you're evil because you don't follow what everybody else's religion is.
And if you do actually get a Witchbox one from there,
oh yes, it's worth mentioning.
All it's actually got on the front of the box is a star and a moon. So it doesn't actually say anything.
In effect, it's something that's completely, it won't get you into trouble with your community.
No.
So yeah, it just lets you be a little bit safe, or feel safe, and be able to be open-minded.
Yeah. Right. We've got next on here.
We've got out my nostril.
Oh, this was
that's it.
Grindstore.
Yes. Now the reason I wanted to do something for Grindstore this time is because it's one we like to use. They've got some fabulous stuff at Grindstore, and I know that a lot of you guys love their stuff as well. It was more of a heads up than anything else. They have got sale items on there, but they've also started bringing out their Christmas stuff.
Yep.
And their calendars are amazing. We've already picked the one we want.
Yep. It's just got some categories, isn't it, I believe?
Yeah, I've just put down on there some of and these are not all the categories.
I like that. I like the jumper.
I thought you would.
As Julie as I get.
But they're alternative, and you know, they do some good Wicca stuff as well at competitive prices, but they do gothic stuff, they do film merch, you know, there's a big lot of things that they actually do. It's if you're a goth or a geek or somebody that's just a little bit different, or even somebody that's just particularly into certain films, it's a really good shop to go to. I'd highly recommend EMP as well, but it's a lot more expensive, although it is fabulous. Right, so that leads me to, this is my 5-point question this week. I've stolen it from Gem Boutique.
You've only got a day to use it.
You've got a day to use it, but I thought we'd give you a go.
Alright. Michael Myers is after you. You have to fight him off for the last thing he bought. The last thing we bought was shopping. No, last thing I bought...
You bought bananas.
No, I didn't. They didn't have any bananas.
No, they were rubbish, weren't they? Raspberries.
No.
You're going to have to
I picked the raspberries. The last thing I picked up was packet of Walker's Crunch. Packet of What's It's Crunchy.
Yeah, fight him off with some What's It.
Yeah.
What would mine be? What did I buy last? What did I actually buy? It would have been something in...
Something from the works, probably.
No, the range.
The range, yeah.
I'd have to fight him off with a gonk.
Yeah.
Or gonk bunting. So technically I could strangle him with gonk bunting. I think that was the last item to go on my list anyway. So yeah. So Darren's going to pelt him with What's It, so I'm going to go with gonk bunting. What will you guys go for? And to be honest, even if you go past the date, please let us know, because it's just so comical. And again, this is one I stole from Jem.
Yeah. Right. So we got questions. We just got the one question this week, which is from Laura. I'm so curious. What's printed on Debbie's ears? Is these ears she's got on now?
It's the ones I've got on now. They're my favourite ears. And
I'm
they
not
were
sat too
sent-
close to my TV, and it looks like reindeer or gingerbread man.
No, they were sent to me for my birthday from Lollyween.
Yeah.
And
So,
they
show it.
are my favourite. So I took a couple of close-ups.
Yeah.
I have got
So
a
they
close-up
are.
of just the ears.
Yeah.
Just the
Right. They are Mickey, pumpkin Mickeys and pumpkins and bits. There we go. That's what's on there.
sweets, pumpkins, pumpkin Mickeys. I just absolutely love it. They're certainly the most luxurious ears I've got. I know she got them from Etsy. I can't remember the store that she got them from, but yeah. It was such a lovely present.
And
Mummy quite often wears them outside of videos as well.
yeah, got
Right.
Halloween favourites.
Yes,
Because
what
we
did
asked
you
people
guys,
what people like doing
what's
for the
their
Halloween.
favourite thing about Halloween and what they do?
Journey, Journey into the Realm. She got a familiar one this week because she didn't do it last week. She was
Doesn't
feeling
matter.
poorly.
There was no cut off on that
Yeah,
until.
too poorly. I have one at the moment. She's called Lyra,
Oh,
and she is a hare. Yeah, she's got Lyra. We've got Pan over there.
yeah, we have. He was supposed to be Lyra actually.
He was, only he wasn't.
But he had
only he wasn't a she.
he had too many vegetables and potato or whatever. Was it meat and vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah, meat and potatoes.
Yeah. I've had two others who are sadly no longer with me. My pony Star and one of my dogs called Flick. There's a difference between a loved pet or wild animal you enjoy watching and a familiar. Once you've experienced it, it's very different.
Yeah, I mean, Mishka's usually quite manic on me when you guys are on, but she will sit and she just
she
stares
sits
at me.
and stares at you,
She
yeah.
answers me. She knows. She reacts to things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Mishka's definitely been one. Eva was one, and my first was Tobina.
Yeah. Right. Journey into the Realm. Cool. That's a bit. Well, I didn't cut that one down, did I? Oh, here we go. Right, let's go for it. Right. Question of the week. Journey into the Realm. Favourite thing about Halloween? I mean, so many things. Some of my favourite movies were officially the in thing to watch. Family Time. We always have a fire and toast marshmallows.
Oh, nice.
Pumpkin carving. Last Sabbath of the Celtic year. It's such a big one for me. I then love to honour my ancestors' rituals. I like to get things finished, any half-done jobs. I'd often clean my space. I do cleansing and protection work too. Then use up my harvest of apples, pears, pumpkins and whatever else I've harvested. This year will be a bit smaller because my immune system is giving me a hard time, but I will do what I can.
Now,
I hope you both have the most blessed Samhain, or Samhain, isn't it?
I've seen.
And enjoy your Halloween activities.
I've actually seen her pumpkins on Instagram, because Journey's following me on there.
Yeah.
Not that I really understand Instagram. I mean, Lollyween, bless her, and Pink Poodle I've sent message to and things like that. But half the time I have to wait until Darren's available to ask, because he usually has his earphones on doing bits on here or shop items. But yeah, I'm useless with Instagram. I'm so much easier with Facebook. But no, the pumpkins that her and her family carved were lovely.
Got Festa, watching Hocus Pocus every year with the missus, as this is a constant. There's a lot of things I love in October: pumpkin carving, decorating, watching scary movies, etc.
Being able to dress as a witch freely without anybody thinking you're odd. Okay, admittedly that's only one time of the year, but most people, to be honest, that know me, I am odd, so you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Laura, what I love about Halloween? I absolutely love products that are marketed as Halloween, but in reality I use it all year round. Witchy, bats, ghosts, pumpkins, etc. Including scents too. I love pumpkin spice.
We got pumpkin spice.
Yeah, so we got one up here. We got.
Oh yeah, that was one of the bits I got from somewhere.
That's a normal bit to
I
come up.
don't think it wasn't Gem Boutique. It was one of my. It was
Can't
one
remember.
of the ones that we got a subscription to.
Don't know.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Do it cult books?
Don't know if it was a cult box or not.
Yeah,
It might have been.
Halloween crafts with children is so much fun.
Yes, and without them is as well. Try doing Halloween crafts with this child. It's a nightmare.
Halloween baking and making my children favourite sweet treats. Rain ghosts.
Oh, yum. Your mum used to make them for you, didn't she?
She did, yeah. Yeah, she's doing it in a microwave. You make it up and make it into a ball. Like that, and they're all...
Sounds quite fun.
And 4 Halloween films. Or, as most people call them, films. Got Sarah White.
Yours.
My favourite thing about Halloween is everything. I love it all. The scary movies, decorations and the atmosphere. I just like how it can bring people together.
I mean, it was lovely when I was when we were younger and we actually didn't have disabilities and bits.
Well, we used to have bits.
When
We used to
I
have
could
parties
actually
with mum and dad,
move
didn't we?
freely. Yeah, we used to decorate my mum and dad's bungalow, and I mean, you know, we've got so many different decks for it.
We have, yeah.
But I love
We've got-
Halloween. I
We've got
love
about an 8 foot, 10 foot witch, inflatable,
yeah.
with a cauldron, lights up. You have to go outside because it's too large to go in anywhere
Yeah,
else.
that's right. There was we've also got our 6-foot butler that HAMster did donkeys years ago for £40.
Yeah.
And
he's worth hundreds
I
now.
mean, he's worth hundreds now, bless him.
We used to
But,
scare
yeah.
people in the shop with putting him up.
But I couldn't get rid of him. I
No.
couldn't get rid of Albert. I've always wanted a butler.
Yeah. And that's them. But now we've got other comments and things.
Right, well, before the other comments and things, I'm going to have to put Nellie Dean back.
Yeah.
Because she is like, I'm hungry now, Mama. I haven't got... Oh, crumbs.
Oh, crikey, Chief.
Good girl. Good girlie. Yes, you are. Mummy, give you some collie later.
You can put him back as well, or have him
No,
out first.
Yeah, I'll let him wander around while
While we do the last bit.
comments, yeah.
I've marked down this time, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an easy one. The first one only had 1 bit as well.
Even though I have lots to talk
Right.
on.
No, but the first one only had 1 bit taken off as well. 1 bit to take out.
Blimey.
It's much easier when you put the other times on it, because then just go through and miss the rest out.
Sorry.
Yeah. Really?
I'll sort it out again in a minute.
You need to sit
I'm
down
not
first.
Oh, am I?
No.
You see, hang on a minute.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Right. I'm here. Can't see, so.
Right. Right, you ready?
I am.
Yeah. Right, so on to other comments and things.
Joined by Victor.
There we go. Laura, it's going on from the anxiety bit from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura. So unfortunately, I've had some interesting experiences out and about, like Jean too, Pink Poodle too. People are so rude. I've had some very helpful and polite people holding doors open, or exceptionally rude people making some very hurtful comments. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what you get with some people.
Thing is, it knocks your confidence in going out. I mean, the
That's
first
what she
time.
says on here. So the other thing is, those people that are really awful can then ruin things for those that are exceptionally helpful, because it can leave you being guarded. That's right. I say it stops you from wanting to go out, doesn't it?
I mean, I won't leave the flat without Darren, and this was before when I could get out on occasion.
Yeah, when you could get out. Yeah, so you won't leave without down there. You can't get out.
But say, I don't know whether people get off on it, whether it gives them some sort of power satisfaction, whether they're that unhappy in their lives that they have to attack other people. I don't really care. People shouldn't do it, full stop.
No.
You can go into the psychology of why people do it. It's quite simple, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
And you know, I studied psychology.
Yeah.
Nah, people don't need to be like it.
Alright, we've got a big one here from Journey into the Realm, which also goes on the same sort of bit. I don't even know where to start with how people with health issues are treated by some. I grew up with a mum that has scoliosis of the spine and a dad with severe mental health issues. I myself have invisible illnesses. The ones you've probably heard of are fibromyalgia and ME. I also have severe anxiety and a couple of other health issues people just don't think. I love to say that it's improved over the years, but after spending 2 hours on a train where there wasn't enough carriages put on and it was just a scramble to seats, seeing the elderly and people like myself with walking sticks having to stand for hours because everyone was just locked onto their phone screens, I'm sure there must have been people better abled than the elderly who could have offered a seat to someone, but alas, as far as I could see, nobody was going to offer. My childing and I stood for about 90% of the way home. He also has health issues, but we waited until the elderly passengers had seats first. Just a recent example.
Unfortunately, I mean, that's not something that's particularly unusual. However, there have been stories of people, of children especially, being so involved in their phones that they walk off a cliff.
Yeah. Oh, that happened to
I mean,
Pokemon Go, didn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. That wasn't just children, it was adults as well.
I know it was.
Yeah. It was an adult walked off a cliff in America.
So I know, I know that some people, when they're on their phones or reading, they may not notice. But, you know, if you're on a crowded, I mean, personally, I'm hyper aware. Release. Thank you. Sorry, he gets into a stage of trying to be a bit too familiar with me. Yeah, so I mean, I know that some people may not necessarily be aware of what's going on around them, but like I said, most people, especially if you've got, like, you know, if you are on busy things, surely you do take more notice, because people can quite easily steal things, pickpocket and what have you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really get that, but, you know, hey-ho.
Yeah. Got Journey to Realm again. It's a film and TV. True crime is a thing. Only one she can't watch, John Gacy, because she has a ridiculous phobia of clowns, because she spelt it out. She's even been to hydrotherapy, so she can't watch that. She doesn't type, well, also won't type the word in. That's why she spelt it out, because it could set off an algorithm that
possibly
that could bring.
Have said it thinking about it.
It doesn't make any difference. No. The only reason she's got it, she did it on that, is because because if you write it out, it could bring them up on. It could bring pictures up on the bit. And the one we were saying about. The other week was The Silence of the Lambs, because you said about it was Izzy. It was the one who played Dr. Hahn.
Yes, I know. When she said it, I immediately
Catherine Heigl. Yeah.
Went back in my head.
Yeah.
I knew.
I got and I heard a bit like that from the outfits we had on last time. She said about Orphan Boy Witch and the Order of the Blue Speed Mouse. Great new book title.
They were brilliant. Will you stop trying to get familiar?
Right. And got Nicolette or Nikki on there. Got Hello Peeps, unrelated, but as you may remember, I used subtitles to watch, and happily these seem to be put straight on. This was on a Box of Goth one. They possibly went on early because the computer was playing nicely, and we managed to get all of them done for over a week.
Yeah. So they were
and get them on there. So they were sitting
on
there for a week. So there's a good chance that they did already get all the subtitles already for it. He said, well, the first line I read was box of golf. Obviously meant box of golf. So it did tickle me as I pictured you both in a golf caddy. I'm not sure why, but it made me laugh.
Do you know, I've never been in one of them, I don't think.
No, they said, oh, great laugh.
Stop trying to...
He's chewing a Debbie Dabber for a phone.
You are in a right little monkey mood.
You're as a little kid.
Look, we were just going to do the...
We've only got to finish these bits and you can go back.
He was, you know, but he is. He's completely bonkers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right.
We've got Laura. Well, that costume section was hilarious. I was howling and my tummy hurts now. I told the comments for each costume and it disappeared, unfortunately. I've got to show my other half tomorrow. Love that. I needed a good laugh. And she did. She wrote on there. I think she showed her son and her other half. I want to watch them again.
Well, we know with a couple of our subscription boxes that we do, there's one that gets their employees to come in and watch us unbox the
which
items.
Box?
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah.
But I've heard similar bits on other ones that we've done. Yeah. And I just think it's lovely. I mean, obviously, you know, they get us. Will you stop trying to... What are you doing? Oh, you're in a right Mary Ann mood, as your nonna would say.
Right. Jenny Instagram as well said, I always call gongs tomte. Have a Google, but I'm gonked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I looked at them, they're the same things. They are similar sort of things. They're like gnomes, sort of bits with long beards and big red hats. They're like Santa's elves sort of bits.
No.
I know. And Laura, this was on our one for the HAMster one, because your opinions are always very fair. So many wouldn't have been so polite about it. So I personally like total honesty. I really appreciate it because it helps me form my own thoughts. Well, there's no point in trying to hide what the bits are. I mean, it's blatantly obvious, isn't it? I mean,
this is it. I mean, the thing is, if you guys some
people have
recommend, let us know, please.
Some people have taken the bits that have been taken it more offensive than we did from some of the bits.
That happens quite often, to be fair. I mean, thankfully we don't get many things that we are disappointed with as a rule, because we've got brilliant people that we use. Could you stop it? It's alright, his libido's absolutely nuts today.
They've got Layla Evans. Chai is the Asian word for tea.
So it's TT?
Yeah, so it's TT. Chai, because we got chai tea in as a free bit in our Halloween countdown box. With chai tea, so by rights it'd be TT.
So is the chai latte that
that would be
Chris
tea latte
Ingham
then, wouldn't it?
Has, because we watch the Inghams religiously. We love that family.
Yeah.
And he
talks
on about chai latte. So is it
a tea coffee there?
Yeah, is it a tea coffee? I
or
mean,
is it just
it's like? It's a bit.
Or is it just milky tea?
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that episode on Gavin and Stacey, where he asked for half tea, half coffee. He said, "I've started drinking it. I either call it a toffee or a key." Yeah. And yeah.
So it doesn't work when you go on a shop, because if you ask for a toffee, they just give you a toffee.
That's right.
Leanne Miller, so excited for Christmas Vlogmas. I'll be there every day, as we said.
Yeah,
because Leanne was there last year.
Yeah,
she was, and she was there every day.
We got a Sherlock one this year, haven't we?
We have, yes, we've got a Sherlock one this year.
A new Sherlock one this year for that's based around Christmassy ones.
Yeah.
So you get asked a question every day. It's basically one.
Debbie's got to come up with normal questions as well.
We'll come up with normal questions because, as always, we will run a competition at Christmas time as well. Yeah.
Laura, this is so great. I'm so excited for the Christmas Advent. Oh yeah, because she's just talking about like the normal sort of one, but she wasn't here last year with with all the loads and loads and loads of ones.
Oh, honey,
I think,
we do things.
I think we got about 11 or 12 advent calendars.
And I keep looking for more.
I'm going to be doing them a bit. We're going to be doing it a bit different this year because we're going to be doing as we normally do them, which is each day we'll go through it and we'll open a door, and we will have each day. We'll have day 1, day 2, day 3, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're also going to be afterwards. I'm going to be stitching them all together.
So basically,
to make the whole advent calendar one for each one.
So basically, it's for later on if guys want to look up what the advent calendar was like for last year. This is obviously this year in effect. It means that if they look it up, the ones that we've got, they can just look at that rather than having to go through each day's vlog.
That's right.
So I mean, but please join us for the daily vlogs because it's exhausting, and it is exhausting.
Yeah, as we do them
so much
I
fun.
They go on about 8 o'clock at night. We're at 7, 8 o'clock, hopefully, because we film them first thing in the morning, and then they go on that night, and that's it.
Right, my lovelies. So don't forget, we're not going to go through the explanation of the prize bits because there's no point.
There's
you guys
1 day left. It's now Friday the 4th. You got till tomorrow night.
So you've got either till tomorrow night, or if this doesn't go on until Saturday, you've got till tonight. It depends on whether it comes out.
I say it'll go all the way up to midnight.
Yeah.
And then sometime this week we
announce.
will write them all down on bits of paper because there's hundreds of them. I think of them.
What we'll probably do is we'll announce the winner on next week's Cwtch Corner.
Yeah.
So basically it gives us a week to sort ourselves out, to sort the stuff out. What we will do is we'll take a video of Darren putting stuff in the thing, but we won't release that until we get confirmation that the winner has actually received the item, and then you guys get to see what was in the prize. Remember, we've only got until tomorrow for 80 new members. I can't see it happening, but don't lose heart, guys. It'll be a smaller box, but
the box won't be bad anyway. It'll still be good.
That's right.
It'll still be good.
That's right. We're not going to let you down because you know, we love you guys. We think you're brilliant. I mean, it's so nice, the interaction. Right, guys, so as always, my lovely, lovely, wonderful, wonderful people, and don't forget that bonus point question, you know, your 5-point question.
Yeah, if you've got time.
If you've got time. And do it even if you have, you know, even if it's out of time, do it, because, you know. Now then, quite simply, peoples, as always, be different, and may the odds be ever in your favour. And bye from Vic.
He's over here. It is. See ya.